Well, Simon, you brought us over to a different part of your area today, and you said there's quite a few oxen in this area.
Yeah, they live in a different habitat to the buffalo. They like that dry, rangy country, sort of rocky, rolly hills and stuff. There's a sweet picker grass in there that they prefer. They're not wallowers like the buffalo, so they don't get onto those flats, into those water holes and mud holes that we've been sort of hunting. And yeah, they're up here and they're fairly scarce. So we really, you're almost never going to sight one from the vehicle. You have to get out on foot and hunt them down. But we got a good burn just here, and they'll frequent that. We'll get a little bit of breeze up now. They'll stay out late on the burn and often bed down in the middle of it, not near water.
So these kind of look like a cow, but that would be where the similarity ends.
I tell you what, because they've had some hunting pressure from the Aborigines, I mean, they're very spooky. Yeah,
they've been here since the 1800s?
They've been here for 150 odd years, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're a pure wild bovine. I had a US top bull breeder come out and check out the feed of these animals and the genetics, and he said he was amazed at how perfectly formed the feet were in these old bulls.
Yeah.
And that where breeding had gone wrong, trying to breed meat traits into animals rather than let genetic selection take place. So it was an interesting little time with him.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing some new country.
These bulls are big too. They're bigger than the buffalo.
Wow.
Yep. They go over 2,000 pounds, that height at the shoulder.
Holy.
Big boys.
All right, well, let's go.
Shoot straight, shoot good.
I hope so.
I'm trying to keep as far left as I can because the wind is quite fluky, and our target area is down through here and up there a little bit, so we'll keep veering left and then make our way on the edge of it goes out to a big flat out there, and I did a burn in there just a little while back, so that should be coming up nice and thick. That could be in there, but this is an old burn. Last time we saw a big bull was lying in this big burn.
Okay.
You can see the tracks there, smaller than a buffalo, and they have a square foot.
Yep.
So the foot is squarer to the toe than a buffalo. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's frickin' wind. Yeah, I can see him. Just bloody cows, they're onto us already. The wind is so bad. Hopefully they don't spook too far. There they go. We're going to approach steady. The wind is okay at the moment. Luckily it's just switched. We're going to approach to probably around about that tree there if we can, slowly. He's a big bull too. He's an old bull and a big one. We need to watch this wind, so at the next gust we'll move. I want to clear this little bush. If I can, I want a window through to him. Okay, but otherwise you can't shoot through that stuff.
Outdoor Quest TV is brought to you by Zeiss Sport Optics. We make it visible. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Coeur d'Alene Sporting Goods, home of the Rocky Mountain Rifle. Outdoor Quest TV is brought to you by Silver Willow Taxidermy, capturing the memories. Loa Boots, handcrafted in Europe. Deluxe wall tents, built in Canada for Canadian conditions.
If he does jump, you've got open ground. Yeah. Lead him at the front of the chest. If he's trotting, just lead it about the front of the brisket, so it slams into the shoulder. Okay. The wind's swirling. If he jumps, just fire freehand. Just get to a window. Don't worry about trees, and fire freehand. Smells really good. Okay, good. You've just cut that green bush in the way. Yeah. Okay. It goes either way though, I can get him. Yeah. But he'll have to step out left or right, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so just let me check. Okay. Front of the shoulder. Hit him again. You got him, good shot. Okay, you've got him. He's done. He's over, finished. Good shot.
Thank you.
Yeah. You just take a minute to go down. You broke that lead with the first shot. It was perfect.
That was,
He's down.
we were just walking in here and that Simon spotted him. He was just walking away slowly from us. So we got him behind him and he laid down facing away from us. So I got on this tree here and I said to Simon, this is so solid that it feels really good. And I said, I'm just happy to stay right here. And he just decided it was time to stand up. It was nothing we did and just slowly started.
It was
to the right.
It was the right choice. I went over there was a window,
Yeah.
but as I went, he turned and he was already thinking something was not quite right.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, no,
he would have busted us halfway. So.
This is just one of those situations.
But TJ, listen, good shot, mate. I like that. They're a hard animal to get, a tough animal to get, and you killed him clean and quick.
Oh, that's awesome.
It couldn't be better. That was just really well done.
Outdoor Quest TD is brought to you by Puma SGB Knives, knife maker to the world since 1769. Defense Aerosols, for when your life depends on it. The Wild Sheep Foundation, putting and keeping sheep on the mountain. So Simon, they say that luck is when opportunity and preparation meet, and today they both came together.
They came together in spades. I tell you what, with these animals, you need it.
Yeah.
They are a very elusive animal.
Well, you were saying, of all the animals you have to hunt here, these are the toughest.
They are by a long shot. They're lesser in numbers,
Yeah.
and they don't breed like the buffalo. They're not as good at breeders. But, you know, they're very, very wily animal. They are secluded and they live in brush pockets. They seldom come out in the open. We've got one on a burn this morning, but we had planned that hunt.
Yeah.
To be on this burn, and we found tracks earlier, and you know, bad wind shifts, but we got things come our way, and you need that.
Yeah.
It's not just hunting skill on these guys.
Well, you say one of their big downfalls is they taste good, so the Aborigines really hunt them.
They hunt them relentlessly, and yeah, they're very wily because of that.
Yeah.
But on top of it, just ordinarily, even though they just look like a regular cow, they don't like being exposed, and they love heavy brush, and they tend to be holed up in that during the day, so they're difficult to find. They have different habits to buffalo.
Yeah. Australian big game safaris, Simon, Kyle, Little. Can't say enough about this place. You really need to put Australia on your bucket list if it isn't there already, because it's an experience like no other I've had.
You didn't really need to give us a plug, but
I really have to. Thank you so much.
It's good. It's good, and you know, I'm glad you're enjoying the hunt. It's what I'm in this business for. This I get a great deal of pleasure seeing people and hunters like yourself take a lot from it.
Well, you're good at what you do. You're good at what you do.
It means a lot to me.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks, TJ.
Incredible. Now, one of the basics of reloading that often gets overlooked is knowing your cartridge overall length or the depth of your chamber, and it's going to vary from every rifle. So I've got my 375 H&H here. Now, it's important that I know the chamber depth on this because I need to know where that bullet sits in relationship to the lands. With super long range bullets or monometals like the GMX, it's critical not only for pressure, but also for accuracy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Hornady's overall length gauge here, and I've got an improved case that just screws on the end here for the 375, and I'm going to take the bullet I'm shooting, and in this case, it's a 250 grain GMX. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide it into the chamber, seat the case first, then I'm just going to push that bullet up till it firmly against the lands, tighten up this little screw here, and pull it out. Now my bullet's going to stay in there, that's no big deal. Just push it out with a rod. Take my bullet, drop it back in the case. Then I can just take my calipers and I can measure the overall length of my cartridge. Now, Hornady also makes a bullet comparator kit that allows you to measure off the ogive for even more precise measurement. But you know, without knowing that cartridge overall length, you have no idea where your bullet sits in relationship to the lands. And at the end of the day, the more variables you look after, the better off you're going to be. Well, Simon, you said that the weatherman's the most overpaid man in Arnhem Land, and it's just another day in paradise.
He definitely doesn't deserve his money, I guarantee that.
Same as yesterday, same as yesterday.
That's right, 3 words. That's all he has to utter every day.
So we're going fishing today.
Yeah, we're going to head down the main tidal river, the Walker River. It's salt water here. And we'll head out to the mouth into the Gulf of Carpentaria.
Yeah.
And right in the bay there, hopefully we'll get stuck into some barramundi.
Excellent.
solid fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon's the first one to score.
He's hooked up pretty soft. There we go, get him out of this mangroves.
Towing our boat down the creek.
There he is.
Queensland groper.
Oh.
Yeah. Get him out of there. Come on, baby. There we are. What? He's got some power. Yeah. Whoa.
Holy.
Right. There we are. Pump him back.
There you go.
On the boat around a little bit here. There he is. Here he comes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just get that.
This camera's all fogged up too.
Someone just hanging on by a couple of threads. I'll get him out. Yep. There we go. Quite a chunky fish.
Beautiful.
Queensland groper.
Outdoor Quest TV is brought to you by Safari Club International Canada, first for hunters. Alberta Outdoorsman Magazine, Alberta's only hunting, fishing, and trapping magazine. Well, we had a good fishing trip out by the ocean today, and we're heading out again this afternoon. She's a hot one today, but we're a little closer to camp, and we're up on the main part of the river here, are we?
We're on the upper reaches of the Walker, yeah, just before it finally turns into a little stream and goes another 100 miles to the Sandstone Escarpment where it starts.
Yeah, cool. So, chances are we might see a croc out here too, so should be a good one. Come on along.
Good fish, TJ. It's all right, you go for it, mate. There you go.
Well, we were just about a couple of our last casts here, and I hooked into a big Barramundi. So.
He's towing the boat.
Yep.
You're shallow there, so keep him up out of those rocks. That's the way.
I took one big jump as soon as I hooked him, and man, he looks good.
He's going. It's a nice fish.
Took most of the day to catch a Barramundi, but here he is. Look at that. Beautiful.
Good barra. Well done.
You saw that net, he wasn't too happy.
No, he certainly wasn't.
Beautiful. go.
Yes. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll get him out, get you a look at him. Not a bad way to start my Barramundi fishing career. Beautiful, beautiful fish. And they're a lot golder in the freshwater than they are in the saltwater.
Yeah, and he'll still be good eating.
Yeah.
He's not, when they get dark along the back here, when they get into the real freshwater offshoots of the main river, this is a little tidal still, so they're still very good eating.
Yeah.
Generally all around they're great eating fish, but if they do get up into those muddier lagoons and that's when they get a bit of a taint to the flesh.
Okay.
He's a nice sized fish and he gave you a good fight. And
you sure did. Beautiful.
this is what actually most Australians fish for. It's the most sought after fish in our country, but you've done well. Come up with a good one.
I'm really pleased. This is buffalo hunting, ox hunting, boar hunting, and barramundi fishing. It doesn't get much better than this. For more information on hunting with Australian big game safaris, check them out online at australianbiggamesafaris.com.au. Check us out online at outdoorquesttv.com. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.